The target was near a church, the device was ready. Syrian authorities say a Hezbollah-linked cell was stopped in Damascus, trained, equipped, and already in position. 5 arrests, 1 warning. So why is Syria now seeing threats from networks it once sheltered? A woman, a church, an explosive device, and a trail that leads straight to Hezbollah. Syria's Interior Ministry revealed on Saturday that security forces had dismantled what officials are calling a Hezbollah-linked assassination plot in the heart of Damascus. The target, a religious figure, identity still undisclosed, was nearly killed outside their own home, near a church in the city's Bab Touma neighborhood. According to the ministry's statement, agents had been watching the woman before she moved in. They intervened in time, pulled apart the device, and swept up all 5 members of the cell.
Preliminary investigations revealed the cell's link to Lebanon's Hezbollah and that its members received specialized military training abroad.
These weren't amateurs. Someone trained these people, funded them, and pointed them at a church door in Damascus. Bab Touma isn't just any neighborhood. It's one of Damascus's oldest Christian quarters. Striking Theron carries weight far beyond just one person. It sends a signal to an entire community, to an entire city, about who still has reach inside Syria's borders. This is not the first time Damascus has pointed a finger at Hezbollah since Assad's fall, and that context is everything. In February, Syrian authorities said they had broken up another cell, one responsible for attacks in the capital's Mazzeh district. Officials said at the time that the weapons used came from Hezbollah. The group denied any involvement. Now, barely 2 months later, Syrian security forces are making the same accusation again. That's twice in 1 year. That's a pattern. To understand why this keeps happening, you have to go back to what Syria was under Bashar al-Assad. For years, Damascus was the corridor, the physical and political bridge between Tehran and Beirut. Iran moved weapons through Syrian territory. Hezbollah fighters moved through Syrian territory. Money, arms, fighters, all of it flowed through a government that welcomed it, protected it, and built an entire foreign policy around it. That government is gone now. And Syria's new authorities have made their position clear. They have, in their own words, rejected Iranian influence entirely. Hezbollah is no longer a partner. It is, by all indications, now viewed as a threat operating from within. Meanwhile, Hezbollah is fighting a war of its own. Since March the 2nd, the group has been in direct conflict with Israel, after pulling Lebanon into the wider regional war with rocket fire, acting as it has long framed itself in support of Iran. So what does it mean when an organization already stretched by war on one front allegedly runs covert cells inside a country that used to be its safe harbor? It means Hezbollah has not let go of Syria. It means the old networks, the safe houses, the contacts, the routes may still be active, even as the government above them has completely changed. And it means Syria's new leadership faces a threat that isn't coming from outside the country's borders. It's already inside. Along the rugged frontier between Syria and Lebanon, a significant military buildup is underway, as Damascus moves to tighten control over its borders while attempting to remain outside an escalating regional conflict. In the mountainous terrain near Qusayr, Syrian forces have been searching a network of tunnels which they say were used by Hezbollah, highlighting growing concerns over cross-border activity. For the first time since reinforcements were deployed a month ago, Syria's defense ministry allowed limited access to the area. An AFP photographer documented several tunnels discovered in recent weeks, some of which extend between Syrian and Lebanese territory. Mohammed Hammoud, the official overseeing Syrian border posts facing Lebanon, told AFP,
The army discovered by combing the border areas a network of tunnels connecting the two countries that were used to smuggle weapons and drugs.
At least 5 such tunnels were observed, including one concealed beneath a residential building. Concrete steps led down into narrow, unlit passageways. while others in the surrounding hills were fitted with electrical wiring and ventilation systems, indicating a level of sophistication. Inside one property linked to a tunnel entrance, images of former Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah and Iranian General Qasem Soleimani were visible, underscoring the alleged connection to the group. Since Assad's removal in December 2024, Syria's new leadership has sought to reassert control over its territory. Authorities in Damascus say they are now coordinating with Lebanon to combat smuggling and regulate border crossings, following the disruption of Hezbollah's supply lines. Recent developments point to heightened tensions in the area. On March 28th, Syrian officials announced the discovery of another tunnel linking the two countries, again attributing its use to Lebanese militias. Israeli strikes have also targeted border crossings, with Israel stating that such operations aim to prevent weapons transfers to Hezbollah. Evidence of these strikes is visible on the ground. Damaged buildings and infrastructure were seen near tunnel sites, while Syrian troops conducted patrols in the area. In one instance, a soldier was observed monitoring a Lebanese army position from across the border. Earlier in March, Syria announced a significant reinforcement of its border forces, deploying armoured units, reconnaissance teams, and rocket launchers.
The goal was securing and controlling the border amid the escalation of the ongoing regional war.
A Syrian military official confirmed that the army's role is limited strictly to border control, with no plans for offensive operations. Syria's cautious approach reflects its recent history. President Ahmed al-Sharaa reiterated this position during a recent visit to Britain, stating that Syria would remain outside the conflict unless directly targeted.